What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Best Card Breaks. This is Nick, and we are live with our next rip of our 2025 Bowman Chrome University Football Dual Case. Pick your player. How are we doing today, everyone? Let me know who's hanging out. Say hello in the chat if you're joining us. The good news is we have no auctions to run at the start. Everyone is paid up. We're ready to rip, and let's have a little fun, my friends. Gonna get these cases open. This time we did switch it up a little bit. We've done, this is number 6, so we've done 5 of these before, all with a delight case. A hobby and a delight. This time it's hobby and jumbo, which actually turns into 2 more autographs. Given the jumbo case has 32 autos instead of 30 for a delight. So, and jumbo is actually quite loaded. You know, I've seen and heard a lot of good things about jumbo. Friends, we're also live on YouTube at the same time. I do recommend watching over on YouTube, as it is just a better viewing experience. You get to see the whole screen instead of just this little sliver in the middle, okay? So check us out over there. No matter where you're at, make sure you save us as a seller on eBay. Subscribe to us over on YouTube. And as always, good luck, everybody. I'm ready to pull. We've not yet pulled a superfractor in our breaks. We've ripped a lot of cases, probably around 20 to 25 cases overall in our breaks, and not yet a super. So we're due. We'll see if tonight's the night. Let's do it, friends. College football playoff is starting to take shape. Not too much longer on the regular season. Those big championship games are coming up. IU and Ohio State is going to be pretty incredible, and could be a preview of the playoffs, the championship game, national championship. We'll see. Time will tell. Probably about an hour and a half on the break time here. Actually doesn't take too long to get through the hobby case. Just a lot of packs to open. We do go pretty quickly through all the base cards. We don't really dwell on them. We don't go slow through them. So we kind of go right to the hits. All the stuff higher than out of 199 is going to be top loaded during sorting. So we keep all that separate and get it top loaded afterwards. To 325, Avery Johnson. All the lower number stuff we take care of while we're live. To 99, DJ Frederic. There's an OJ. OJ Frederic. Eli Sanders on the X-Fractor. Pendergrass out of 225. First auto is going to be Quentin Joyner, Campus Star Signatures base. Now to the Quentin Joyner spot. First auto of the night. Jarrett Gibson to 275. Reed Harris, X-Fractor. And Baron Morton, blue, there we go, blue mini diamonds, out of 150, on card. Nice hit for the Baron Morton spot. I feel like this is typically what happens. First few boxes are going to have like 2 numbered autos in each, or numbered in an insert, and then we're going to get a string of base autos. And then the case finishes strong. It's kind of weird how these cases are almost laid out exactly the same every time. All right, number 2. Actually, let's do this. Yep. How's everybody doing? It's quiet. Quiet in the chat tonight. Let's do, who do you guys want to hit? I like doing this. Call out who you want to see pulled tonight. Let's get those requests in. I feel like if you talk about it, you have a higher chance of happening. We had some magic last night in our our, oh, what did we do last night? I don't even remember now. Anyway, last night's break, we had, we opened the complaint jar kind of late in the break. And like two people got their requests in and we hit them both. So I like opening up the complaint jar later on. Makai Lemon, we've got Terry and Mensa. Don't we top load every number card? It just depends. We try to. Sometimes we might miss a couple. But most, you know, like all these, like I said, we do this during sorting. So it's possible maybe the sorter missed a couple. But sometimes from other, you know, our other breaks, we don't always top load everything. These are sick. I love these. Campus Visit on card to 99. Kevin Jennings. It's more of a value. A value thing. Kevin Jennings to 99. Nice hit for the Jennings spot on the Campus Visit. And Isaac Wilson to 299. Refractor ink. Isaac Wilson. On the auto. Oh, there's something in the... Let's get that out. Something inside the top loader. There we go. Gold Shimmer, Trey White, out of 50. See some Carson Beck, TJ Parker, and Eli Holstein. All right, that's a lot. You're looking for a lot tonight. X-Fractor, Josh McCray. We do sleeve up a lot, too. We'll sleeve up a lot of these X-Fractors. It's a 150, Chase Sowell. Hakeem Williams out of 275. And that's box 2. Number 3. Dante Moore, Rocco Becht, and Stewart are your Trace Amigos. Cyrus Allen. Got some YouTube comments there. YouTube comments coming in. We are live on YouTube. If you're watching us over on eBay and would rather flip over to our YouTube channel. Box 3. Green Shimmer, Davion Gauss to 99. Pendergrass, X-Fractor. Yellow, Kevin Jennings out of 350. And Maui Goa, X-Fractor. LJ Martin, base autograph. Our first base auto of the break. This is where we're going to get the string of base. I have a few boxes with a lot of base autos in them. Keon Jenkins out of 350. Evan Pryor to 275. And nice black out of 10 Harrison Wallace ink. That's a sticker too. Usually all the low number stuff is on card. Harrison Wallace to 10. Black refractor, very nice. Congrats to the Harrison Wallace spot. It's great. I love these breaks because, especially with college football, a lot of people diehard fans of a certain team, and more specifically, diehard fans of certain players, to the point where, a lot of people follow these players into their pro career, no matter where they go play. So this is your opportunity. If you're a big fan of Harrison Wallace and you grabbed him, let's say $5-10, probably one of the cheaper guys. Not many people go over $30-40 in this product anyway. For these breaks. So nice cheap spot there, hitting a black auto, and that's big for any spot. You're a fan of that. That's what you want to hit. You want to hit those low numbered autos. Everybody's got fans out there. We're on box 4. That's you. There you go, John. All right, box 4. Shimmer Concepcion, X-Fractor Haynes King. Malik Murphy out of 350. X-Fractor Kevin Coleman. Base auto Eric Rivers. Eric Rivers, base ink. Devin Dampier to 225. Purple, Eli Sanders to 75. And green ink, Brennan Lewis to 99. Number 1 on print there. 1 of 99, Brennan Lewis. We'll throw that. Why not? And that is box number 4. Here we go, number 5. We do have a case of Topps Pro Debut ending tonight, starting probably right about now. Players are ending. Single case, pick your player for that. Tonight we're dropping Allen and Ginter. Pick your team for next week. So I have Allen and Ginter, and what's on Friday? Another release next Friday we'll be doing as well. So a couple of new releases next week that will have breaks dropping later this week. Tanner Koziol to 99. Shimmer, Kane Udo. Ian Strong, X-Fractor. Eli Bowen to 225. Marcel Reed, almost, oh, it is gold. I was going to say, it almost looks like it should be gold, but it is. Numbered out of 50. Campus Star Signatures. There you go, nice hit for the Reed spots. Start building our insert auto stand up there. Luke Altmaier to 225. Anthony Hankerson X-Fractor. And blue mini diamonds, Isaac Brown on card ink. Nice hit for the Isaac Brown spot. Love the on cards. Always a win. Always a win getting products with on card in them. 5 down. Number 6. Yeah. Some of the names are, it's like, they're just tough to read on the card. It just looks like EJ. That's why a lot of times too on the X Factors, I kind of turn them sideways. Because the way the light shines, it's really hard to read some stuff. The first name is really tiny. Not only is it really tiny, but like you know, like you can't read that. If you didn't know who that was, you can't read that. It's like it's like it blends together with the way it's the font and how small it is. So sometimes it kind of gotta shine, get the light on it. That's why I tilted a little bit to get the light on it a little better. Hakeem Williams out of 350. Isaac Brown, base auto this time. Pair of them for Isaac. Already cooking. That is in the wrong spot. There we go. Ethan Vasco, X-Fractor. Dampier. I just foreshadowed that, using him as a guinea pig earlier. Devin Dampier base auto. Yeah, we've pulled some. Not many. Two. I know we pulled a blue. I think we pulled a shock / stealth and a base. I think we've pulled 3 total. Christian McCray to 225. I don't know that we've pulled one out of hobby, to be honest. Isaac Wilson, maybe the base came out of hobby. Braylon Russell, X-Fractor. Justin Marshall out of 350. 6 down, friends, halfway through the hobby case. All right. Box 7. hit you a nice Mensa. Let's do it. Yeah, only one tonight. You just, any of these guys you've recently been taking PC stuff or like favorite team, or are you just kind of throwing some darts around? Like tonight I'm feeling Mensa. The other night it was King and the other guy. Flavia or Pavia, Diego Pavia, right? I think you've had him a couple times though. Tonight you're like, Mensa sounds good. Eli Stowers, see, like I just look at that and I see EJ. I don't know, and you can't, let alone you can't even read it with the shimmer. I just see EJ, Troy Stellato, X-Fractor. Prevola, or that's who I mean. Bo Prevola, that's who you took. Mateo Wigalele to 275. And Avery Johnson X-Fractor. Just pick whatever has decent value that covers the spot. Gotcha. Dampier color match auto. Let's go. Dylan Stewart. So yeah, like if you hit an auto of Mensa, is it like even a base gonna, you know, kind of cover your spot price? That's the nice thing about eBay too. It's, you know, fluctuates. One night it might go really cheap. The next night it goes a lot more. A lot of guys went pretty cheap this one compared to the last ones. I actually thought it would do better with the jumbo case too. Jumbo case instead of Delight. Maddox Madsen to 225. Delight's a little more naturally loaded with low number stuff, but Jumbo's been nuts. Coy Egan to 225. And Jaden Nixon Refractor Ink to 299. Base covers the spot, nice. I feel like that's probably a lot. That's probably that way with a lot of these players. Just how low some of them go compared to what they sell for. There's a lot of good value in here. Just gotta let everyone know, like, hey, this product's actually good, y'all. He might transfer to a bigger school. I guess I could, yeah, I could see that helping their value as well. They transfer and their cards pop a little bit. Makes sense. Fan base, people don't care, pay 10 to 20 for an auto if they're a fan. Yeah. If you're just joining us, make sure to hit that Save Seller button at the top right of your screen. If you're over on YouTube, please subscribe. Subscribe to our channel. Yes, we are live on YouTube at the same time. Much better viewing experience there. Jacoby Barney to 325. And there's our case hit. Jaden Bow. Dean's List. There you go for the Jaden Bow spot. Baugh. Jaden Baugh. Bow. I do not watch Florida. Jaden Nixon, X-Fractor. And a Coy Perrick, that's a good one. Blue Mini Diamonds to 150 on cards. Solid hit. He's been selling pretty well. That probably covers the Coy Perrick spot. Your Kingdom for a Denzel Boston. 7 cases. So this is 6 and 7. 6, 7, right? Let's get you a Denzel Boston. Now, we've pulled him. We've for sure pulled Denzel Boston. I got to leave space for the big boy. We got to get a big QB. Cases are not, oh yeah, for sure. And there's one. I mean, well, I mean, if you count the variations, but usually there's a variation in every case, but Mensa, there you go, X-Fractor. Jeremy to 275. And Gold Shimmer Ink. Is that, oh, it's, see this one. Look, I almost said Eli. RJ. RJ Maryland. Out of 50. Here we go. RJ Maryland. Those little 2 and 3 letter names get me. Bubakar to 325, 225. I think we talked about this in one of the breaks. I don't really care for, I don't know. It just doesn't feel cool. Doesn't feel like an exciting case hit. We've got 4 hobby boxes left before we dive into Jumbo. We'll see some heat out of Jumbo. I can feel it. All right, number 9. Here we go. Yeah, they don't even have Kahuna, or is that was Kahuna only Bowman's best? I feel like Kahuna was. They have the Kahuna autos in here, but I feel like they had the Kahuna non-autos in Bowman Chrome last year. Peyton Bowen to 99, green shimmer. Bryce Washington. LJ Martin to 225. X-Fractor Pierce Clarkson. There's a pretty cool inscription there. Jonah Coleman with the hashtag all about the W. All about the W to 299. That's cool. Nice inscription auto. They did in Chrome, yeah. That's what I thought. Now you just get the autos, which are super rare. We've pulled one, I think. One Kahuna auto. Quentin Martin to 275. Avery Johnson base card. I love this picture. It feels like a short print. Mateo Wigalele base auto. And a green Vizina to 99. Closes out number 9. Literally input any of the Bowman Chrome case hits from last year, right? Yeah, it's I don't know. I could I almost think they should just keep them going, like keep the same hits. Why change them? It's like I mean, I guess you know Topps Chrome. They do add new ones, but they get a lot of the same ones. Helix and you know there's some staples. The HFAs now. They might add one, you know, switch one out, but it's like if they took the downtowns out of Donruss, right? It'd be weird. They switch it. Yeah, Coleman with the nice auto. Seem to be a lot more college football players that have nice autos than like baseball prospects. Later. All right. Box 10. Blue Mini Diamonds, Jacoby Jackson to 150. Shimmer, DeAndre Moore. X-Fractor Molten. Davion Gauss to 325. X-Fractor Gauss. Base auto, Josh Hoover. Hoover Base Ink. And Mikey Keene. I thought it was Bryce. I thought it was Bryce for a second. Mikey Keene. Wrong one. Base ink there. And Jamarian Wilcox to 225. Closing out box 10. 2 to go. No, we got one gold non-auto. That's it. Nothing lower yet. Not a great case for low number stuff, that's for sure. Honestly, not a great case in general. Kind of looking at the showcase now. Really no big names. And I think Kevin Jennings is pretty undervalued, but Coy over there. Need a little help with these last two. Yeah, that's the auto. I'm talking about non-autos. For the non-autos, a gold shimmer out of 50 is it. We got one gold shimmer, one purple, and then a bunch of greens. No oranges. Here we go. Shimmer, Jair Hill. X-Fractor, Matt Zollers. Yellow, Aaron Graves to 350. X-Fractor, Ian Strong. Mark Gronkowski to 299. That's a solid one. Deese. There we go. We're gonna bump our case hit. It's boring. Grayson James out of 225. And Caden Veltkamp to 299. Refractor ink. Veltkamp on the board. And Luke Reynolds to 325, closing out box 11. Last box hobby. Come on, let's get something to throw in the big boy stand. In the last box mojo. All right, final hobby box. Need a little help. Javonte Barnes to 275. Base auto, Bryson Washington. Helps Bryson, but not the quality of the case. Braylon Russell to 325. Shimmer, Keon Jenkins. Keldrick Falk is going to be our final autograph on the hobby side. All right. I wish I had better news. Numbered out of 299 there. Wish I had better pulls out of that case. Gauss to 350. Get some redemption in jumbo. Allen on the X-Fractor. No image variation either. All right, let's get the mojo, bad mojo out of here. Have a great hobby or jumbo case, great jumbo case to close this out. Getting any Topps Chrome Marvel Studio? I'm a little bit. I don't know that we're gonna do any on eBay, but yeah, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot in general. All right, jumbo number 1. Here we go. Getting the hands clean to that hobby case. So we can have a great jumbo case here. 4 autos per. Shimmer, Malik Muhammad. Danny O'Neal to 350. Nick Harbor, X-Fractor. And that's pretty sick. Good start. Kahuna auto, Garrett Nussmeier. On carding, super rare. There we go. See? starting off strong here. Starting off strong. We can finally pull out the big boy. Let's go. Keep that going. We needed that. Dexter DeGraff to or Decker. I'm gonna get first names wrong all night with the way these are. Jeez, good start again. 10 of 10. Mark Fletcher, all about the U. Black Campus Star Signatures. MF number 4. That's funny. There you go. Nice hit for the Fletcher spot. 10 of 10. Wow. But that was a complete 180. From that hobby case. Holy smokes. We should just do jumbos. Kirk Francis to 99. Jaden Nixon to 275. X-Fractor, Dejon Stribling, and Jacoby Jackson, base auto. Nolan Ray to 225. And Jaden Nixon, Campus Star. Good start. Campus Star base, Jaden Nixon. All right, box 1 down. Like where we're heading. Like where we're heading here. All right, box 2. Keep it rolling. Draylon Miller to 50 on the gold non-auto. Kitron Allen base auto. Shimmer on the Cedric Alexander. Green Jadarian Price to 99. X-Fractor Decker DeGraff. And gold ink Max Clare on card to 50. The Ohio State University. There you go. Nice hit for the Max Clare spot. Pierce Clarkson out of 275. Base ink Kenny Johnson. Purple Shimmer Eric Singleton Jr. to 75. Jadarian Price to 225. Pons, X-Fractor, and Blue Ink. OJ Frederick. Sticker for this one. Blue Ink. And that is Jumbo number 2. All right, number 3. Box 3. Shimmer, Jarrett Gibson. Blue Mini Diamonds, Aiden Mazzell to 150. Bishop, X-Fractor. Perbola to 150. And Kevin Jennings, base auto. Jennings spot on fire tonight. Mikey Keene to 350. We keep getting faked out. Fake Bryce Underwood. Tucker Gleason out of 299. Does anybody used to break baseball? Join baseball breaks in, was it 2022? 21 or 22? I can't remember what year. Matt Dice for the Angels. His auto looked very similar to Mike Trout. So I always called him Fake Mike Trout. Because every time you pull him, you think you just pulled a Mike Trout auto. Because he had the same MT. Matt Dice for the Angels. I used to get a kick out of that. That's what we can call Mikey Keene. Fake Bryce Underwood. Second half. Shimmer, Chase Soul. Malik Rutherford out of 350. X-Fractor, Quentin Martin, and Matt Jones to 299 Refractor ink. Jordan Tyson out of 325. And Luke Haas going to be our final autograph of the box. Base ink. Number 9 inscription on that. Box 3 in the books. There must be somebody like right outside. I can hear talking. Box 4. Yeah, so we top load all the number during sorting. The stuff that's like out of 225 and higher. Pull up the cameras. All right, here we go. Box 4. Joe Royer to 299 refractor ink. Joe Royer. And a gold shimmer, Maddox Madsen out of 50 non-auto. AJ Turner, see there's an AJ, not EJ, but to 350. Jeremy X-Fractor. And Aiden Childs, blue ink to 150. I sit there for the Childs spots. Jack Endries to 275. And Chase Roberts, there's an orange. Wow, first orange of the entire break. Campus Star to 25. Nice one, Chase Roberts. Purple Shimmer, Christian McCray to 75. Jadarian Price to 350. Tradez Green, X-Fractor, and Micah Alejado. Base ink. DeAndre Moore to 225, and that is halfway through our jumbo case. Where's the sound coming from? I don't see anything on the cameras. Very odd. All right, box 5. Combined shipping on traditional auctions, like in our store, like our singles and stuff. Yes, it should automatically combine during checkout. But it's 50 cents each additional. Same with the breaks. Every spot you win, regardless if it's a break or a single, a card, is 50 cents each additional. $4.99 for the first, which we are going to be bumping our shipping come January because prices are going up, and it's basically going to cost, just on the postage alone, pretty much $5. Like at minimum, like even going locally, like right, you know, shipping within Indiana, which is the cheapest for us. John Mateer to 99 on the 55 Bowman. There's our first Mateer hit. So we'll be bumping probably to 550 from 499 to 5 or like 549 or something like that. That's a nice one. Haynes King on card to 75. Great hit. We actually lose money. When you buy one spot, we lose money on shipping. Haynes King. Let's see. Should we just combine our blue? Let's get Haynes right there. Shimmer, Devontae Barnes. Grayson James to 225. X-Factor Anthony Rogers. And Josh Cameron, Refractor Ink to 299. I think that's the second Josh Cameron auto. Hudson Clement to 99, green and mini diamonds. Aiden Mizell, base auto. A lot of Bowman dust on it. Green Shimmer, Ian Strong to 99. Darrell Robinson to 99, green mini diamond. X-Fractor Lenoris and Hudson Clement, base auto. There you go, unskunked the Hudson spot with 2 hits in the same box. 3 left, friends. 12 more autos. Let me come over here, edit this quickly. There we go. All right. Box 6. Random backwards card. Number 6 of 8. 3 left. Sawyer Robertson to 325. X-Fractor Josh Hoover. And Jordan Bow, base ink. Max Clare to 75, purple. Kamari Moulton, base auto. Shimmer, Wayshawn Parker. Blue, Davion Gauss to 150. Washington and gold shimmer, Owen McCown. Sticker auto on this one, numbered out of 50. Go Owen spots. See, Gibson orange auto color match to jersey number. That's a strong request. There we go. Alonzo Barnett's image variation. Finally found one. Alonzo Barnett's. I bet we're going to have the case hit in this box too. Wigalele to 325. Quincy Porter, base auto. I was wrong, I guess. Shimmer, Steve, and Jelly. Sometimes they're in the same box. 2 to go. Two boxes remain. Looking for big quarterbacks still. Box 7. All right, number 7. Jaden Nixon out of 325. X-Factor Josh McCray. There you go. You got one. This is literally your first auto. Dante Boston. He said 7 cases. This is his 7th case. He finally got one. There you go. Dante Base Ink. Wish it were color for you, but at least it's something. Gunner. There's a nice one to 325. Luke Haas Green Ink to 99. Second Haas auto. Preston Stone, Green Shimmer to 99. Dampier, Blue to 150. Eli Sanders and Jamarin Wilcox out of 50, Gold Shimmer Ink. There you go, unskunking the Wilcox spot near the end. Never find my mouse on these screens. Gold Shimmy's so nice, yeah. I'm a true gold fan, though. Give me the trues. Ophelia Ashlock to 275. Carson McCray, or Krishan, there we go. Krishan McCray, base auto. Someday I'll get it. And case hit's going to be Quintrevion Wisner. Dean's List. Case hit. Shimmer, Josh McCray. I like the base shimmers though. Like, I think this just looks slick. Really cool. Super shiny. One box to go to unskunk about 30 people. All right. I'll do my best for all of you. No promises. I wish I could. All right, here we go. Last box magic, friends. Good luck. Wayshawn Parker Blue is kicking us off. Blue auto to 150. actually put that on our blue stand. Shimmer, Koi Parrot. Random upside down base cards. Wayshawn Parker out of 350. X-Fractor Josh Cameron and Anthony Hill Jr. base ink. Variation 6, 8, 9. No, it is not. Bryson Washington to 225. And Max Clare with another auto. Base. And orange shimmer, RJ Maryland. To 25. Only our second orange of the break. And our first non-auto. There you go. RJ Maryland out of 25. Nick Harbert to 225. Jay Haynes, X-Fractor, and green Letterman, Katron Allen to 99. And, wow, that's a nice one at least. Ahmad Hardy, base ink. It is only base, but a solid one there right at the end. There we go. Ahmad Hardy, I believe, is our final autograph. At least it was a solid name. Ty Simpson to 275. That's going to do it, friends. Unfortunately, not a lot of love for those big QBs. Not our strongest cases that we have had. We do have a quick recap to hit for you. And then that'll be it tonight. What is... All right, here we go. Top high number stuff. Gunnar Stockton. That was about it for the high numbers. All the rest will be top loaded up. Lenora Sellers, X-Fractor. Case hits, Quintravion Wisner, Dean's List, and Jaden Bow, Dean's List, and then Alonzo Barnett on the image variation. Blues to 150, Devin Dampier, Davion Gauss, Aiden Mazzell, Bo Prebula, Jacoby Jackson, and Chase Sowell. People snipe some of them. Yeah, not a great couple of cases, but Katron Allen to 99, Preston Stone, Hudson Clement, Ian Strong, Darrell Robinson, John Mateer, Jadarian Price, Decker DeGraff, Kirk Francis, Peyton Bowen, Christopher Vizina, Tanner Cazio, Davion Gauss, and OJ Frederic. Purple to 75, Max Clare, Krishan McCray, Eric Singleton, and Eli Sanders. This is it for low number stuff. Maddox Madsen out of 50, Draylon Miller, Trey White, and then orange to 25, RJ Maryland. Only 4 out of 50 and lower non-autos in the entire break. A lot of base autos. Here we go. Ahmad Hardy, Max Clare, Anthony Hill Jr., Krishan McCray, Denzel Boston, Quincy Porter, Jaden Bow, Kamari Moulton, Aiden Mazzell, Hudson Clement, Micah Alejado, Luke Haas, Kevin Jennings, Katron Allen, Kenny Johnson, Jacoby Jackson, Bryson Washington, Mikey Keene, Josh Hoover, Mateo Wigalele, Devin Dampier, Isaac Brown, and Eric Rivers. Numbered autos. We got Luke Haas to 99, Josh Cameron, Joe Royer, Matt Jones, Tucker Gleason, Kedrick Falk, Caden Veltkamp, Jonah Coleman with the inscription, Jaden Nixon, Dylan Stewart, and Isaac Wilson. All except that one are out of 299. On to the showcase, our blues out of 150. We got Coy Perrick on card, Aiden Shiles, Baron Morton on card, Isaac Brown on card, OJ Frederic, and Wayshawn Parker. Mark Gronkowski down here out of 299. Brennan Lewis out of 99. Only 2 green autos, too. Out of 75, Haynes King, purple ink. Our gold autos, Max Clare on card, RJ Maryland, Owen McCown, and Jamarian Wilcox. Insert autos, we've got Chase Roberts out of 25, or sorry, I should say Campus Star signatures. Chase Roberts to 25 out of 10, Mark Fletcher with the All About the U inscription. Marcel Reed out of 50, Quentin Joyner, and Jaden Nixon. Nice campus vision here. Kevin Jennings on card to 99. Harrison Wallace, black out of 10. Beautiful. Nice hit there, Harrison spot. And we found a big kahuna auto, Garrett Nussmeier on card. Super short printed, super hard to pull on those. Nice hit. Congrats to the Nussmeier spot. And that, friends, is going to do it for tonight's Bowman Chrome U football. That is it for our Bowman Chrome U breaks, unfortunately. But we do have stuff ending now on eBay, on our store, and then some auctions dropping tonight for Allen and Ginter, friends. So check those out. Make sure you save us as a seller. Subscribe to us on YouTube. And until next time, friends, have yourselves a great rest of your night. We'll see you soon, and take care.